I would like to show you how we use the Swing Machine Plus for our option trades. In the next 2 minutes, I'm going to place an option on the S&P Cash. The same procedure, the same approach could be done on an individual stock, and it could be a bullish or a bearish position. So let me show you. First, I'll introduce myself. I'm Bagadon at Stock Market Caddy, and today is Friday, August 12th at 1:23, and the markets are running, and everybody is running with the bulls. But what do we see on the Swing Machine? We look at the S&P Cash on a daily basis, and we see the mean at 41.17. We're trading almost 100 points above at 42.53. We're pushing on the greed meter at about 70. Not into euphoria, but pretty high. We look at the VIX. The VIX is being crushed out. It's trending down. It isn't being panic sold, but it is on the greed meter minus 30. This tells us how we want to be positioning. What we're going to do is go out approximately 35 days, and we're going to express a bearish direction. We're going to sell a call approximately 42.50. That's what we'll look at, or 42.55. And then we will go up probably around 4,300 and buy a call. We're going to create what we call a vertical, or what is called a vertical call credit spread. And let's do that right now. Okay, so we've opened up the TradeStation platform, and let me show you the option chain. Bear with me. We have all the dates right here. We're going to go out to the option chain September 16th this year, 34 days out. So let's open up that chain. Now I have all the options, which might be a little bit. Here's the strike. So we don't think we're going to 200. So we're currently trading at 42.54. So let's go to the 42.55 strike. And I just blew by it. There it is right there. 42.55. I'll put it right in the middle. This one. Puts are over here. Calls are over here. What we want to do is sell the 42.55. I don't want 5 of them. I just want 1. For doing that, I'm going to receive a credit. I'm obligated to buy the S&P at 42.55, whether it goes up or goes down. If it goes down, I stand to have a max profit of $9,000. But my risk, as it stands here, is infinity. It could clean out my account. Now, we're not going to do that. That's the beautiful thing about options. If you're familiar with how they move, you can define your risk. So what we're going to do is take some of this profit, and we're going to do what? We're going to buy a call option higher. By the way, the delta is 50-50. Probability of profit is about 50-50 when we're selling the option right at the money. So we're going to go out of the money, and what are we going to do? We're going to buy, and we're going to just go down to 43. We could go even a little bit wider and go to 43.25. And I'm not going to sell, I'm going to buy an option. And I want to match this up with 1. So in this instance, we have sold an option, the September 16th, 42.55, receiving okay, I had to pause for a moment because it wasn't updating correctly. So we sold the September 16th, the 42.55 call. And then what we did was take some of that money that we stood to gain, that credit, and buy a debit. So we buy to open 1, S&P call, September 16th, no calendar spread, exact same date, and we go basically 100 points. If we want to make it a perfect 100, let's just do that. Let's make it 43.55, and we buy a call. That takes the infinity loss off the table, and it defines our risk. Our maximum loss is $5,430. Our maximum profit is $4,570. Where is our break even? Our break even is $42.55 plus $45.70. So that would be what it would be, right? I'll let someone else do the math. I won't take the time to do that here. That is our break even point. Anything between that number and $43.55, we will lose some portion of that money. If at expiration we're over $43.55, that is our maximum loss, no matter how high the S&P might go. On the other side of the coin, if we're below the break even and $42.55, we will make some portion of that money. If we are below $42.55 by the expiration date, we will make all of that money. This is a vertical call credit spread. Now, we're going to put this, we want this order to go right in. So we're going to place it. And it's in. And TradeStation, what's beautiful about this, TradeStation will recognize exactly what we've done. This is the option that, in essence, we're short, the $42.55, and we got paid. We got a credit. This is the option that we bought, that we paid for. We take our mouse and drop it on top, and TradeStation says, aha, I see what you've done, Bagger. You have one vertical credit spread, $42.55, it's got cropped off, and the $43.55. And there is our detail. Our max loss is $55,410. I cannot lose more than that. The max profit, $4,600. The open position, if I was to turn around and close it, which I'm not about to do, I'd be down about $70 to $80. That is how one can use, and how we do use, Swing Machine Plus to decide our options on not just the S&P cash, but on ETFs or on stocks. The ideal entry, and it's fairly easy to get these because Swing Machine Plus can be scanning hundreds, thousands of stocks, is to get them, fade them when they're in euphoria, and buy them when they're in panic. And ideally, when volatility is high, we want to be selling those options and receiving a very healthy credit. When the implied volatility is low, I would rather be a buyer of the option and creating a debit spread. If you're not familiar with those terms, you do want to take the time to learn them, because trading options is not difficult, but it is like playing chess versus checkers. In checkers, you can move your pieces one box at a time and only forward. In chess, the pieces can move forward, they can move backwards, they can move one square, they can move two squares, they can move in L formations. You can mix and match. Options is not nearly as complicated as chess, but the options of options, how they move and how you can position them, is much more versatile than simply just buying a call or buying a put. I hope this was helpful. Be sure to push the like button. You can subscribe on YouTube and on Twitter for free. And if you would like to join StockMarketCaddy.com as a monthly member, you'll get every night a video view of all of our algos and get wonderful information that you can take into account when you're trading your options or even buying or selling shares. If you're interested in getting these tools on your desktop, namely Swing Machine Plus and the 70 some odd other proprietary indicators, show me studies, paint bars, radars, and robot strategies, you can do so by becoming an annual member. And if you would like to talk with me, you can call anytime, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., any day of the week, including weekends, at 813-758-8263. We hope you have had a wonderful week. Have a great weekend and call anytime. Thanks so much.